Well, one of the things that came up on your show was, everyone knows Jim's situation with Max B. And Max B got out, and Dave East, I guess, went to one of his shows, like the Welcome Home show. Right. And that turned into a little bit of a thing because everyone's on the show.
It was never a thing for us.
Well, explain what happened.
Nothing.
Nothing?
I think we kind of fed into it a little bit because we knew that we had to, because everybody else was talking about it, and I thought it would be good to talk about it on the show. Huh. See, when you got a show, I think it's good to talk about the tough things or what people perceive to be the tough things, right? This is how you build your base, because we're not going to stray away from some of the tough topics. Nothing happened. He had a conversation with Jim about it, and went to see him, and went to his party.
Yeah.
That was that.
That was that?
I don't think that was ever an issue at all.
Yeah. I don't think Dave East likes me very much.
I don't listen. I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, he canceled, I think, on 3 or 4 different occasions. We had interviews scheduled, and he canceled like last minute.
That don't mean the person don't like you, Vlad. Don't make that personal. Everybody don't manage that could listen. I don't speak for no man, but that don't mean a person don't like you just because they canceled. That could mean he was late for something else. He had too many things. He was overbooked, or he managed time bad. I don't know.
4 times? 4 times?
Listen, man.
I just
How many times you been stood up by women?
The same woman, not 4 times.
You have.
Ever in life.
In
life, no. I've never been stood up by the same female 4 times. That would not be
she
a
ain't
female.
Never postponed?
That's not a female I would deal with. No, absolutely not. I'm telling you honestly. I'm not saying I'm like, the world's greatest lover or nothing. I'm just saying that my time is just more important.
I don't think that that's something personal, because if that was the case, they wouldn't have agreed to it in the first place. When somebody don't fuck with you, they just don't fuck with you. Period.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. I feel though, I guess sometimes I feel like in a way when it becomes a pattern, it's like, okay, I'm going to schedule, but I don't really want to do it.
You know what I'm trying to not to do? A lot more in my life. I'm trying not to internalize and personalize everything, because the voices in your head make you think that everybody don't fuck with you. Like, I was just having this conversation earlier. And
the voices in your head.
The voices in your head.
That is so true.
I'm telling you, sometimes the worst person to talk to is yourself.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because you like, man, these people don't fuck with me. And it might not even be that. They not even on that. It's just you think that and you project that.
Well, look, I remember this person reached out to me a little while ago and said, oh, we're trying to schedule an interview with Dave East. And I said, listen, me and him need to do a phone call, but if that doesn't happen, then I'm not going to schedule nothing. So me and him have to have a conversation and see if there is an issue. But I guess can't keep scheduling interviews and then they get canceled last minute. And here's the thing. And Dave, I know you're going to listen to this. Maybe it's not personal. Maybe you really were.
Can't be personal.
No, hold on. Let me finish.
Personal things come from personal problems. It can't be an issue out of nothing.
Right. But here's the thing. Even if it's not personal, when someone cancels on us, we lose a whole day of shooting, right? Not only do we lose a day of putting out content, but also I have a staff that's ready and so forth and gets scheduled and everything else like that. And we end up losing thousands of dollars that day from a person canceling. So maybe it isn't personal, but you have to respect the other person's business the way that you want your own business respected.
Right, but you got to also keep in mind that everybody is not, this life that we live in, we doing 20 different things in one day, though, Vlad. So it's not like people are mindful of what you got and you not mindful of what they got going on. So everybody is in their own seat. They driving their car. No, everybody don't got time to look over and see what another man is doing. What I'm saying to you, I doubt it could be personal, because y'all ain't never had no issue. Personal issue got to derive from some personal shit. Something had to have happened for that to be personal, bro. And I don't see nobody continuously signing up, agreeing to do the interview if it was personal. If it was personal, nigga come to me, I ain't doing that. Nigga know better than that. I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him. On no level do I fuck with him. Fuck him, fuck his whole family. I don't do no interviews with these niggas. Like, so that would be anybody's take on it if they was personal. So I just think it's probably a conversation. A lot of shit is just a conversation, bro.
Fair enough. The only reason I thought that it was personal was around the time that we were supposed to do our first set of interviews that never happened. I'd been outspoken about Nas and his beat picking. Right, I know that Nas was the dude that put him on, and I almost felt like, oh, okay, maybe he's just riding for Nas, and because I said something about Nas, and I love Nas as a lyricist, I just felt that after Illmatic, I wasn't really fond of his beat picking, and I've said that publicly, and that turned into a whole thing. I think Nas even responded on one of his albums, like, so I thought maybe, okay, well, because of his alliance to Nas and how Nas put him on, maybe he don't fuck with me, and then, you know, that's what I thought. But then again, these are voices in my own head.
Right. Don't make it that. It may not be that. Right. So, again, it's a conversation.
There you go. There you go. Well, put us on group chat one of these days, and we'll work it all out.
Definitely.